Hi, how are you? This is Jim Donahue. I'm going to do a short version of my video so that the other one's 20 some minutes long, so I want to do a quick version. This is a bass, your standard bass. I have two identical basses here. I made a new machine head that fits on all basses that you can retrofit on every bass that you own already. The reason I made them was to get rid of a lot of problems that we have, so I'm going to compare the two. So first thing first is I tune them all up to the same pitch with the tuner. This is your standard bass with the regular machine heads. You see this has a string retainer here, which is pulling the strings down and they come back up again, which you can see in the camera there. So this bass is just standard. I have an identical bass like it with my new machine heads that I made. So we're going to listen to this bass. There's a couple issues. Dead spots are one thing. That's where the note dies, usually on the G string between the 3rd and 5th fret. The other problem is just the strength of the bass. Dead spots are caused mostly by the headstock vibration and also the tone of the wood. The other problem is the truss rod has so much tension on it from standard machine heads. The truss rod stops here. If you look at the neck, the truss rod stops here, so all this area is nothing. So if you go grab your bass real quick, I'm going to make this a short video, so I want to show you the difference real quick between the new Jens machine heads and standard machine heads that would be on your bass now. Generally bass players, they don't get a lot of stuff like guitar players, so the new Jens machine heads are here to save all your basses. If you have an old Fender P bass and truss rod doesn't work anymore, these just might solve the problem. Because it takes the tension off the headstock. So you grab your bass. Okay, here's a regular bass. It's not on. You plug it in. Okay. Right. So here we go. You can listen to the notes open. It's got a ground problem on my amp. It's all tuned to pitch. First thing you're gonna notice right away, what's killing this bass's tone is this. You grab your headstock. You see the headstock's vibrating. The notes ring because there's nothing to stop it, so it vibrates. So if you go grab your bass and pull it up and play a note, you grab the headstock. So you can grab the machine head, same thing. The other thing is they don't tune well. You go past the note, you come back. Alright, so here we go. A dead spot, so you'll be playing the bass. I'm not a bass player, I'm a guitar player. So I'm going to play anyway. Okay, here you go. You're playing your bass. What's that? Uh-oh. They're called dead spots. Dead spots are when the note doesn't ring. Sometimes it's a harmonic, it's offshoot. So you get clean notes. And the note just dies. Now, people say, oh, it's, the frets or something, but it's not. I'm going to down tune this bass and play the exact same notes. Let's find the worst note on this bass. It's right there. It's the, what's it, 5, 6, 7, 8th fret. Okay, so I'm going to change the tuning a little bit. Just down tune it. And I'm going to play the 8th fret again. Watch the notes ring clear. Tune it back up. So the dead spots are actually caused by the density of the wood not reacting with the tone. It's something that goes on and on. So anyway, to get rid of these problems, the truss rod, the headstock problem, and the dead spots, especially a truss rod, because I don't want any problems with truss rod. So I designed a new machine head, and it took years, but I came up with it. They'll be available for all bases. Everybody who has a bass will be able to get a direct replacement for their bass. If you don't like them, you can send them back and you get your money back. I'm going to unplug this bass, and I'll plug in the Jens machine heads. No difference, base identical. Same base, everything just has Jens machine heads. First thing you'll notice is there's no string retainer anymore. You don't need that. So there's no upward motion. You'll notice right away that the tone of the bass is much stronger. The notes don't flop at all. It's like all of a sudden you got an expensive bass instead of a cheap bass. Now you're still gonna have some dead spots, but basically what my machine heads are doing is they're controlling the headstock from flopping around. So you can grab the machine head and shake it, because the neck isn't flopping anymore. Well, I play heavy, so you're always going to have some type of dead spot, but this relieves most of the dead spots. Not 100%. The only way to do that is to make a new bass with change everything, the headstock thickness and things like that. But in this case, you're much better than the other one. And as soon as you put these machine heads on, immediately you're going to notice that, first of all, tuning is, you're going to be able to tune your bass without going over and under. These machine heads are so precise. You can put the string anywhere you want on the machine head. It doesn't have to sit where you want it. You can actually put the string on the machine head. I recommend to get it as low as possible to the headstock to stop any vibration. But if you get dead spots and you want to change your dead spot to a different location, you can actually adjust how far it comes off the tip of the machine head. And it's very simple with this bass, with these machine heads. So that's my explanation. That's a quick version. I have a longer version that explains everything in detail. You want to find out on YouTube? Go take a look. But for now, I wanted to make a fairly short one, even though it's still 7 minutes long. But Jens machine heads will be available at noahjames.com, and they should be between $50, $70, $80 depending on the bass you have. It's like getting a brand new bass. I said before, you can buy replacement tuners from anybody, but they're not going to solve the problems. Maybe they'll be a little cleaner when you tune. But the difference with these machine heads and any other machine head, like I said, if you don't like them, send them back. Get your money back. Okay? So Jim Donahue. And this is the new Jens machine heads, and I'm signing off. Have a good one. Thank you.